to this epic disaster. This is Cheri. I'm here with Rick. Rick is wearing his Pride shirt tonight because it is Pride Month.
It is Pride Month.
And I'm super stoked.
What's the rules on that? So, I'm a straight white dude.
Yep.
I don't know white has anything to do with it. I'm
No.
a straight dude.
You're a heterosexual man.
Straight, middle-aged, and really not even middle-aged.
Over middle.
Nobody lives to be 100.
You're over middle.
I'm barely over middle-aged.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to wear Pride stuff?
Yes, all day long.
So I read. I didn't even know my TV was on.
It is.
I read an article, and first of all, let me just say, HuffPost. I don't know if you read it.
Sometimes
It's like Fox News for liberals. It's
basically
way too over the top.
you go one way or the other.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I saw a thing today, and they were like, if you want to support Pride people and you're
What are
heterosexual-
Pride people? Tell me what that means.
Well, I'm just paraphrasing, but I'm just
okay.
saying you want to support and you're heterosexual.
If you're an ally.
Here are the rules.
Right.
So I don't
There
know.
are rules?
I don't know who gave HuffPost permission to give rules.
I
But
don't
anyway,
think there's rules.
Rule number 1, it's not about you.
No, it's not.
That was their rule.
Yes. If
Number-
you're a straight white guy or straight guy, doesn't matter if you're white or not. If you're a straight guy, it's not about you.
And then it was like number 2. I don't remember what number 2 was. Number 3, Pride is about everyone. It was like, you just said it wasn't about me.
You just said.
Ridiculous.
That's stupid.
Shut up.
Stupid.
I support the Pride movement. I support everyone being who they are.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
everyone can.
All day long.
I have said it before on this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so mother freaking, and that's a word I'm inventing right now.
No.
Looking forward to
Mother freaking?
yeah, this year,
Mm-hmm.
no COVID in October. Atlanta Pride, really, let me just say, it's
Pride Parade.
It is the best live event in Atlanta, period.
Yes.
And I can't wait. I'm going to go back and see it.
I'm going with.
Last year, COVID shut it down. Year before that, rain shut it down.
Yeah, just like the Halloween
2
one.
years before that were just awesome.
Yeah.
Just incredible. So
Yeah.
I'm going, it is the one event that makes me feel the most love of any event I ever go to.
Do you know how much you saying that makes me love you?
It's just you walk around and people are happy Pride, hugging each other. I love you. And then no one is pushing anybody out.
Exactly.
Everybody's being who they want to be.
Everybody's welcome.
And it's just awesome. You just have this feeling of belonging,
Joy.
no matter who you are,
Joy.
and that's what it's about.
Yep.
But for me, I also know, and it's like a lot of things I just know, it isn't about me.
No.
Totally. It's about being who you are, which that part's about me.
It's about you supporting people, and it's
Totally.
about them.
Yeah,
It's about, like, you don't live that lifestyle. Like, you're not gay, you're not bisexual, you're not pansexual, any of that. But you allow, and I don't like that word. I don't like the word allow. I don't like the word tolerate. What I like is that you embrace every other aspect of love. And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
If you embrace everybody's love, because love is love, period.
Mm-hmm.
If you love somebody, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter what gender they are, doesn't matter. You should be allowed to do that. You should have the ability to be safe in your love.
Yeah. And we should say Atlanta Pride Parade happens in October, and I don't know if it's because of temperature. I'm guessing it is.
I don't know.
It would be too hot to do it when everybody else is doing it in June.
June.
Atlanta would just be sweltering. So I'm glad they move it to October. But I'm just really looking forward to it. I feel like that for me, my journey is, and we've talked about it on the podcast. There was a time in my life early on when I was more thinking towards fundamentalist Christian.
You were Baptist.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was not as open, and
Yeah.
it was completely due to ignorance.
Yeah.
Not intolerance as much as ignorance. And then I had my coming out of the closet, I guess, mentally or consciously, of acceptance of people. And that has grown over my whole life. And I don't know that I would have been comfortable at a pride parade 10 years ago.
So
maybe 10 years ago, but let's say 20 years ago.
Right.
And so I feel like that's my journey, and I can celebrate with people,
Yes.
other people who are celebrating their journeys.
And it's such a good celebration. It's a celebration of love and acceptance.
And I would say go to your pride parades, wherever they are, but if you have the opportunity, come to Atlanta's. I don't think there's a better one. I really don't. I don't think there is one.
You like embrace that shit. It's every year you
my
are
favorite,
all up in it.
It's my favorite celebration.
This year I want you to wear
it's a party.
A rainbow tutu.
No.
Please.
No.
Come on.
I might wear my shirt. I don't know. I usually like to do photography, so I like to kind of blend in. The first year I went, I wore a kilt, and I got propositioned many times. And I might do it again. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll go to Varillas. Varillas, is that how you say it? Verillas. They have rainbow kilts.
Varillas?
Maybe I'll get that. I don't know.
There you go. I love the black kilt with the
that's what it
inside the.
That's where you get them.
Yeah,
you get
there's
them from
rainbow.
Them.
Yeah,
that's their. They make them. That's theirs. So I don't know. I don't want again. I might wear a chain or beads or something like that. I just don't. I don't want to appropriate other people's celebration, even though I am celebrating. It's just not my thing, and I want to kind of just do it my way. I
get that. I get that. I mean, I don't think that anybody would think that you were appropriating somebody else's lifestyle if you were joining in the celebration. I think by joining in the celebration and being an ally and being, just a loving human being at the celebration, I think that you would be welcomed and, joined in having fun. I don't know that anybody would look at you and go, well, you're not fucking men, so you can't wear beads.
Nobody knows what I do behind closed doors anyway, so they don't know. But I will say I got my shirt, my pride shirt at Target last year, I think. And great for Target. They actually have a pride section.
They do.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I just saw the shirt and I was like, I want that shirt.
I think it was 2 years ago they carried the unicorn onesies.
I think they still have them.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I love those. I have a friend that has one, and we do Zoom meetings together because I work with him, and I love it. Love it when he wears his unicorn onesie on Zoom meetings.
I believe it was New York that banned police officers from being a part of the parade, which
was jacked up.
I don't agree with that. That was one of my favorite. That is one of my favorite things in the Atlanta parade is the Atlanta police officers, several of them, and I don't know their sexuality, and I don't really care, but I know they support. And I'm talking about in uniform. Dudes and dudettes walking around supporting everybody and having fun and throwing out beads and enjoying the parade. And I love seeing that. I think we need to see that more from police officers rather than some of the images we see of bad police officers.
Right.
So I think that's great, and I hope that they rethink their position for next year.
And don't they the police officers here in Atlanta, don't the mounted police officers join the parade? The horse riding?
I don't remember. Last year, they were in like a Jeep or something.
Oh, okay.
With lights and all that.
But
kind of stuff.
they're enjoying it, and they join on their own time.
Yes.
Dressed in their uniforms.
Yes.
So they're not actually on duty, like working the parade, because there are police officers working the parade because shit can happen when you have a large group of people.
Yes.
But these are people who, on their own time, put on their uniform and say, I am proud and I am an ally and I am supporting, whether they're, regardless of what their sexuality is, because we don't know and they don't make it known, and they don't have to. It's not our business.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there are quote floats. I don't know what they call them. Exhibits, floats, whatever, from
vehicles.
Several evangelical churches. Like there's Southern Baptist, Methodist, the Catholics. I mean, it's very inclusive, and that's what I like about it. Everybody drops politics. Everybody drops, I guess, their own opinions or whatever you think about it. It's a time to celebrate who you are. You will see dudes with no ass in their pants dancing and barely hiding it. Yeah. You will see that. You will see women doing that. Everybody just, I mean, I saw women with duct tape on their nipples, and that's it. But
and
for the most part,
and that's legal.
yeah. But for the most part, I would take kids there. And so many kids are there. It is a family celebration.
So there was an event in Alaska when I lived there. I'm thinking 20 years ago. It was called the Adam and Steve event. So like Adam and Eve, but it was Adam and Steve.
Right.
And my friend Christy, and I'm going to go ahead and use her name, Christy. I won't use her last name, but she took her small children to this event on purpose, like for a reason. Like she's like, I want you to grow up knowing that this is something that's okay and it's celebrated. And they loved it, and I loved it, and we all had a good time.
Kids have to be taught not to love that stuff.
Right.
They have to be taught to hate and to not be inclusive.
I agree.
They can accept. They're going to ask questions. I know, why is this? What is it? But then someone has to tell them that's evil,
bad,
that's wrong.
Or that's wrong, or you shouldn't do that. Yeah, for sure.
you
And I
know
was
what?
never told that.
I had to be taught when I was a kid that I couldn't drink a beer.
But now you can.
And now I can. And
So
I'm not sure I want to drink this beer today.
Which of your parents said you can't?
Oh, both.
Really? So
I don't know. My dad...
Your dad drank.
My dad might... I mean, certainly not when I was a kid, but my dad might have... I think some of my brothers had a beer with my dad occasionally. I never did. But my mother would not.
Your mom doesn't drink to this day. No alcohol.
So you're pouring, but you're not telling. Well, let's tell the people what we're drinking.
If you pour that, then I can read from the bottle.
Okay, I'm pouring it.
It's actually fun. This is a different one for us. It's from the UK. It's from Suffolk.
It's the color of cola.
It is kind of
just saying that for people.
A little bit red,
at home.
But so Scottish ale is very red, and I don't know where Suffolk is. Do you know where Suffolk is in the UK?
I don't. I'm
is
sorry.
It north?
I mean, I've heard of
south?
it a million times, but
Sure.
I don't know the location.
Okay, so here's what's on
close to London, maybe.
I don't think so.
I mean, we have devices
the
here.
Googles.
While you're reading it, I'll look it up.
Okay, you look up the Googles. So this is an old style porter, and it is a St. Peter's old style porter. It says it has aromas of licorice, rum and raisin, and fruitcake. It is 5.2% alcohol by volume. It says St. Peter's Brewery, St. Peter's Hall, something Suffolk.
Okay.
Okay. So it says a blend of nature and young... Is that nature? No. Sorry. A blend of mature and young ale creates a porter of traditional character that's dark cherry in color. I disagree. Well, no. Now that the light hits that's kind of dark cherry.
Yeah. Well, you said it was red. I say cola.
Yeah. And complex in taste. So Suffolk is on the what looks like the east coast of the UK, and sort of down like south of middle. Yeah. Okay. And aromas of licorice, rum, raisin, and chocolate with hints of coffee are in abundance in this full-bodied ale.
It smells like a porter, but I don't get all of those notes in there.
None of it, really?
Not really. I mean, it definitely smells kind of sweet and dark.
I mean, it smells like beer.
Yeah.
It smells like beer. So, historical notes. St. Peter's Brewery is located in a medieval hall in a remote and beautiful corner of Suffolk. There, our beers begin their lives deep below the brewery with water drawn from a pure source, as it has been for 700 years, essential for the full body, full flavor, and pure character of all St. Peter's beer.
All right.
That's awesome.
Very smoky. I've already tasted it.
Uh-huh.
Very smoky, tobacco-y.
Yeah.
Not sweet is what I thought it was going to be.
Ooh.
It's good.
That's nice.
It is.
There's some spice in there.
There's a little almost a bitter aftertaste, and I would almost call it ash.
Yes.
It's very much like a cigar.
Yes.
It reminds me of smoking a cigar.
Yeah. Because initially you get the heat.
Yep.
I don't know where the heat is coming from, but then after the fact, you definitely have a smoke flavor in your mouth.
Yep.
That's nice.
It is good. All right.
I'm going to keep this bottle, too, because I like the bottle. It does say something about the bottle. It says that our beautiful flask shaped oval bottle is a faithful copy of one produced circa 1770.
Oh, wow.
For Thomas Gerard of Gibbstown, just across the Delaware River from Philadelphia. This original is now kept at St. Peter's Hall and is a rare example of an oval 18th century beer bottle. It's
It is, too.
really fun.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, so I have a question. I must have forgotten how to make popcorn.
Why?
How?
You used to make popcorn like in a pan.
That's
like you
what
made
I'm trying.
popcorn.
All right, so I grew up. My mother made popcorn on the stovetop.
Yeah.
This is way before microwaves.
Yeah.
And then we had Jiffy Pop.
Oh God, yes.
No, it always burned.
Yeah.
Every time. But my mother would make it on the top, and she did it well. So
we had an air popper when I was little,
Yeah.
where you had the plastic thing on the top you could put butter in.
I don't even know that we had air when I was little. I think that was way before air was invented.
My mom used to make these huge bowls of popcorn,
Yeah.
and she put all the salt and all the butter. Oh, it was so good.
So microwave popcorn, obviously, when it came out, everybody was like, "Whoa, this is movie popcorn in our house." We couldn't have that before then. So
Right.
before you had to do it, usually on the stovetop, and a lot of times it burned. But my mother knew how to make it, so I used to make it that way, and it was, it would pop up, the lid would
Yes.
come up, and
Yes.
I would make so much popcorn.
Yeah, you made it for me.
Now, when I try to make it, the popcorn won't pop, and it burns, and that's it. And it doesn't matter what I do to it, I can't make it work.
Is it a different brand?
I've used every brand. I've used Orville Redenbachers. I've used Pop Times. I've used whatever. I put it on. It won't work. I can't figure it out.
So weird.
So I looked up.
Maybe it's the pan.
Well, that's part of it. I looked up a recipe online, like how to make stovetop,
Right.
in case I forgot.
Yeah, because you're old.
I found like instructions on how to do it, and I've done it. Still won't work. I don't understand. Did they change the way popcorn is made or something? It just won't make on the top.
I don't know.
First of all, you're supposed to use a pan with heavy bottom on it.
Yes,
it'll be even. It'll cook even. So what they say is put the oil in, let it get hot, like 2 or 3 kernels. Let them. Those go.
Once it happens,
Yeah.
then you can put the rest of the kernels in.
Then you pour those in. And here's the secret, which I never did before, but I started doing. They say take it off of the heat for like 1 minute. It primes the popcorn.
Wait.
Then you can put it back on.
When do you take it off?
Right after the 3 kernels pop. Pop, pop, pop. Whatever.
So before you put the rest of the kernels in.
You pour them in. Then you take it. They're still in the hot oil.
Okay.
Preparing. But you take them off for 1 minute. I've seen 30 seconds. So 30 seconds to 1 minute.
Sure.
Then put it back on. And it does, no matter what I do, even if I don't take it off, I can't make good popcorn.
I don't
can't
understand that.
I don't either.
You
I'm
used
just
to make
so
great
disappointed.
popcorn.
I'm disappointed.
And you never had, I remember you making popcorn on the stovetop when we lived together, and you never had a lot of kernels left that weren't popped.
They always
It
popped.
all popped.
So-
and it was so light and fluffy and good.
I'm just so disappointed because I can't figure out how to make popcorn now. I've tried it. It burns every time.
That's fucked up.
And I get maybe a handful of popped corn, and the rest of it is just burned kernels.
That's bullshit.
Totally.
It's bullshit.
It's ridiculous.
That's bullshit.
Well, anyway, I don't know. I'm going to keep trying, but I'm about to give up on my popcorn.
Don't do that. Just keep trying. Buy you an air popper. Those are
I don't
awesome.
like them. I have a microwave popper. It's a thing that will cook the popcorn in the microwave. It has like a little disc that you put on the bottom. That and it works. I made some of that today. I don't like the way that popcorn tastes that much.
That's weird.
Yeah, and plus you don't use oil in it, so the popcorn is very dry, just like a hot popper.
Right.
And you can put butter on it, but I just like popcorn with salt, and the salt won't stick to
because it doesn't have oil on it.
No.
You can't. Yeah. So
I
here's
wanted stovetop popcorn, and it's not working. And someone's changed popcorn formula somewhere.
Because you like it.
Yeah,
Because that's how your life goes.
it's not working. I don't know if
When you like something.
Is there anyone out there making stovetop popcorn that's overflowing with their pop goodness? I mean, popping everywhere and just every kernel pop.
Maybe.
I don't believe it because I'm not doing anything differently. Why is it not working? I'll tell you the one thing.
It's because you're old.
No, I'll tell you the one ingredient
Yeah.
that's not what used to be.
What?
I'm using gas stove.
You have gas?
I used to cook it on a
Electric. Yeah.
I'm now cooking it on gas, which I don't think that would make a
I
difference.
would
It's
think
supposed to
that
actually
fire would make it better.
You would think and not supposed to. Gas is supposed to have more control of the heat.
Don't you have a fire pit outside? Like or
Not anymore,
one
no.
of those
I have a grill.
You have a grill.
Yeah.
Does it have flame or is it propane?
Does it have flame?
And like is it a grill that has fire or is it just like hot?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
It's a grill with fire.
Okay.
We have fire in our grills. I don't know how you grill. It's like dry ice or something, but no, we use fire in ours.
Okay. So do you know what those things are that we used to have? It's like a chimenea.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that what
Whatever
it's
happened
called?
to ours?
I broke it. Is there a way that you could pop popcorn on a chimenea?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it isn't that. You still would have to cook it in a pan or a pot or whatever.
Yeah. But
and it's not working. I don't
it
know.
doesn't. Oh,
Get
sorry.
it. Pissed off. Anyway,
You should
I
be
need,
pissed
I
off.
need something to distract me.
Do you want to play a game?
Oh yeah, let's play a game.
Okay, you go first. I'll read. You drop.
We're gonna play some Would You Rather.
Yep.
You read, I'll drop. Okay.
Yep. You drop. I'll read.
If you don't know this game, Would You Rather? I'm going to drop a color stone, whatever color stone that I drop.
I hope it's red.
Oh, I'm feeling red.
I hope it's red.
I am feeling red. I am feeling the red. Look at that.
What just happened? I made that happen.
I was feeling the red.
No, I made it happen.
Okay.
Because
was
I
feeling it.
wished for it.
Okay.
And it happened. You're not psychic, but my wishes come true.
Oh, so you're a wish psychic.
So now I'm gonna wish for like lots and lots of money.
Can you wish that I can get another co-host for the podcast?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, so red stands for
Pierce Brosnan?
No. Pain, fear, and discomfort.
Oh,
Damn. I think I'm drunk.
didn't surprise me.
Would you rather
Boy, that smells good.
hear strange voices?
Uh-huh. I think I am now.
Bite me. Or hear only silence?
Oh, I'll go with the silence.
No, fuck you.
Easily.
All day long, silence.
Yeah.
All the time.
Totally.
You wouldn't be able to hear your wife's voice.
Well, if I was deaf, I wouldn't anyway, and I would still have a life, right? I mean,
Well, yeah.
Okay, I could still get along with that.
But
I'm
strange voices sounds like fun.
I don't want strange voices.
Like in the middle of the night, if you wake up at like
voices are calling.
2:30 in the
Oh,
morning,
What did they say?
and then suddenly somebody goes, "Go pet your dog."
Yeah, I don't want
Like
that.
that would be
I
weird.
don't want that happening to me.
Or go get a knife.
No,
Just,
I don't need that.
I think it'd be fun. I mean, I'm weird, but I hear
Really?
those. I hear those already. So
All right, you drop this time, and I'll
okay.
read.
What color? What color?
What color's going to drop?
Yeah.
Green.
It's blue.
Dang it.
You were close.
Blue, which is appearance and embarrassment. I am going to need to put my glasses on. First.
Yeah, you need to be able to read
I need to
because you're
appear-
old.
I need to appear embarrassed. All right. Would you rather? Well, several of these have happened before.
Oh.
Would you rather, as a man? They always say as a man. We never got one as a woman. Would you rather, as a man, grow green body hair and
Ooh.
have a bald head?
Ooh.
Why does that make a man? Why is that a man thing?
It's
or
not.
have no body hair at all and a full head of green hair? Why
Why can't
sounds
you do that as a
familiar.
woman?
I know, but that's a
No,
question sounds
no,
familiar.
it doesn't because your green hair question was neon green,
All right.
and we made Grinch comments about it, if you
Okay.
remember correctly.
Okay.
This is a different question.
Would you, as a man, I don't know why. I'm just
As a
dropping
person.
that.
As a
Would
person.
you rather
Yeah.
grow green body hair and have a bald head?
How about a
Or-
green bush? That sounds like fun.
Oh, come on. Maybe that's the problem is they just assume that most women aren't going to have body hair. Or have no body hair at all and a full head of green hair.
I mean, I'm good with either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. I don't think I would look good in green hair.
You've had green hair before.
I've had teal
and kind
hair.
of no body hair, so you've really kind of been that.
I've done both
Yeah.
already. Like I've shaved all the things.
Uh-huh.
I've also dyed my hair multiple different colors. So I think I'm good either way.
Mm.
Like if my hair didn't grow and I didn't have to like tend to it, shaving and trimming and those kinds of things, that would be awesome. Like, I would rather have no hair than have to tend to the hair.
I saw today where Alyssa Milano is growing out all of her hair. Body hair.
Like pits and legs and stuff?
I guess, yeah.
Bush.
Well, I don't know that.
I'll tell you what,
you
my
said
bush...
that word like 50 times today. I don't know why you're
it's
like
huge.
Suddenly on that. But
because I had to go have a part of my body looked at.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but I'm going to tell you. I had to go and do the thing where they look at your butt.
Okay.
And I thought, like, I'm hairy. Like, why would a doctor like choose that area to specialize in?
I don't know. I don't know why anybody would. They have to.
You're
Somebody
blushing.
has to.
You're so embarrassed right now.
I just no.
You're
I'm not
disgusted.
embarrassed. No.
You're disgusted.
I am disgusted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about like personal
butts.
issues. I don't.
Okay.
No, I talk about butts on the show all the time. I mean, if we're joking, but I mean, it's like I talked about the procedure for having a colonoscopy, like
right.
drinking, but I didn't tell what happened in there. It's nobody's business, and I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
So it's just like, I don't want to know what happens in a pap smear. I don't want to know what happens in a proctology exam. I don't want anybody to talk about their prostate. I don't need to know all of that, what goes on.
Okay.
But you like watching things being popped on TV.
I do.
You like surgeries and the eyes being poked and all that shit.
I don't eyes being poked.
Yeah, if it's surgery, somebody's like slicing an eyeball open. You're like, ooh, look.
I know it's
fun.
cool because they can fix your vision if they take your cornea off and then like sever something and then sew it back on with stitches on your eyeball. I think that's kind of cool.
Okay.
But we aren't talking about eyeballs. We're talking about butts.
Yeah.
And
no, I was talking about body hair. So would you?
You're over it.
Would you be? Well, see, now I don't know. I kind of know the answer. I was just like, so a lot of guys would not be okay with their mate, their female, their woman, their person.
If they're heterosexual.
Growing out, well, I'm saying guy, woman.
Right.
Growing out their body hair.
Why not?
I just think a lot of guys wouldn't be for that.
How are you?
I'm totally fine with it. I don't care.
You don't care about hair?
No. I
so
think there was a time in my life.
If you go to stroke your wife's leg and it's hairy, it wouldn't bother you?
Yeah, totally. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, there was a time in my life maybe it would have leg hair, not as much. Like armpit hair would be kind of weird, but
you could suck on it.
Any of that. Why do you go there? Who wants to do? That's just like weird stuff. That's so bizarre.
When we were together, I used to stick my nose in your pits.
That was weird then.
It wasn't weird.
It's weird when anybody does that.
No, it's not.
But I'm just thinking, like, I see it. Like, you remember back in the 80s when Madonna did a video no, that's what it was. It was like those early photos of Madonna came out and she hadn't shaved.
Yep.
Because she was at the time, I think she was in Europe and nobody in Europe shaves.
Right.
Or few did then. And so, it was like headlines. Everybody was telling jokes about it. And
they're like, oh my God, she has armpit hair.
And it's just strange. That's just human body.
I had a teacher at my high school who didn't shave her legs. And, at the time, I was very judgmental about those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. And I thought, that's weird. And then she would, like, this was the 80s, right? So she would wear the lace pantyhose. Mm-hmm. They were like lace shaped, or they had the lace on them. And then you could see her leg hair through the lace. And I thought, I was really, like, super judgmental about that. I thought, why would you do that? And now I'm like, because she could. Because she's a fucking adult, and she's a woman,
made the choice.
And she had a choice, and she made it. And why would I care about that?
I don't care anymore.
I
think
anymore.
I might have when you're so young and everything is black and white.
Yes.
And you just have
Yes.
it's just like it's got to be this way. It's got to be that way. And then as you get older, you just start realizing that not everything is that way, and people are allowed to do what they want. I honestly, I couldn't care less. I mean,
when I was
whatever makes my wife happy, whatever makes someone happy, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Go for it.
As long as you're not hurting anybody.
And why would I care what Alyssa Milano does anyway?
You like Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano's young enough to be my daughter.
No, she's not.
She is too.
No, she's not. She's my age. She's older than me.
You're young enough to be my daughter.
If you had me at 12.
Okay. That's okay. I could. 12-year-olds have had children.
I was pregnant at 13.
It's not the first time I've been called your daddy.
That's true. I called you my daddy.
Well, not only that.
No, the oof. The tow truck driver called you my dad.
Is that your daddy?
Is that your dad? I was like, yeah, that's totally my dad. Do you want to hear about like some fun stuff happening?
Fun
this week?
stuff happening? What fun stuff is happening?
I do those, National Days of the Week
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
You want to hear?
Sure.
Okay,
let's do that. I'm always up for fun things.
Fun things are fun.
Fun things are fun.
All right. So Monday is the 7th of June.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Really quick, this is just sort of a commercial. We talked about releasing a video.
Yeah.
Video that we recorded, and it's probably 3 weeks ago when we did the food
yums
thing.
Yeah.
That has now been posted. It's on YouTube. If you want to see us do what we're doing right now, go to YouTube, watch the video.
Yeah, because we look stupid.
It's actually kind of fun. I watched it 3 to 4 times, and I actually
you watched it 3 to 4 times,
maybe more. I found myself laughing at a few places.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
were you laughing at yourself or at me?
I think it was me. Yeah, laughing at me.
Fucker.
No, I just laughing at the whole thing. It was kind of fun, but it actually it's sort of fun. So
I should watch it and see if I laugh at you.
I think you should too. It's on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
I think you could find it on our page.
Now remember, we
Facebook
didn't
page.
actually start the video
We
until
talk about that.
we were well into
We do talk about
what
that.
we were doing.
Anyway, watch it. It's free. You can see it. I just want to. It's a little commercial.
And we're gonna have another one in the next week or two.
Maybe.
Because the next box of goodies is on the way.
Oh, I have a. Remind me when we're done with this. I want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
We'll edit that out.
That's weird. All right. So National Days of the Week.
Yeah.
This is so weird. So when I send myself email from our collective iPad, it comes from our Life in a Kilt.
That's how that's registered, because we had that. We started that when we were doing the old podcast.
Yeah.
And it's still set up that way.
Okay.
Someday I'll fix it.
So I send myself email from our old podcast email, which is weird.
Well, our computer that we record this on is set up also in that. So
that's weird. Okay. Anyway, it's fun. It reminds me of the happy days.
Yeah. These are happy days.
These are happy days. All the days are happy. So Monday is the 7th of June.
Yes.
It's National Boone Day.
Boone?
Yeah.
Daniel?
Yes.
Huh?
What do you know about Daniel Boone?
He was a man, a big man.
Was he a big man?
Yeah.
Really?
He was also, believe it or not, no. I'm sorry.
What?
I was going to say he was one of my ancestors, but that's Davy Crockett.
Oh, yeah. Different.
Davy Crockett.
Totally different guy.
Daniel Boone, when I was a kid, Daniel Boone, starring Fess Parker, was my favorite TV show. I was a little tiny kid. Fess Parker.
I don't know who that is.
Daniel Boone had Daniel Boone, didn't he have this is such a Hollywood thing, but he had like an Indian counterpart. Because, the Lone Ranger had
You mean
Tonto.
Native American?
Well, we called it Indian back then.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I can't remember if he did or not. I can't remember, if he had a special horse or whatever.
Was it Daniel Boone that wore the
coonskin cap?
Coonskin cap.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only thing I know about Daniel Boone.
I don't remember the whole story. It's been so long. Daniel Boone and maybe Davy Crockett were kind of similar, but they
what about Johnny Appleseed?
They were involved in the Alamo and all of that kind of stuff.
Do you know Johnny Appleseed actually made apples a thing in the United States?
I know he was a legend
or
and a
America.
folk hero, but there is some truth in the fact that he was a real person too.
Yeah, he brought apples.
I do have someone in my family tree called Applebee. I don't know if they
did they open the restaurant?
I don't know if they did or not, but I would like to know because I might get some.
I hate Applebee's. I fucking hate Applebee's.
I used to like it okay, but there's nothing I can eat there.
No, it's all meat.
Right.
Gross. Anyways,
Now we're gonna get sued by Applebee's.
The only good
My
memories.
great grandfather will sue us.
Right. The only good memories I have of Applebee's is it was like the restaurant when I lived in Athens, Tennessee.
Oh wow!
It was like the biggest restaurant there.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and so I used to go with my friend.
Athens, Tennessee is about as big as a restaurant.
It's only 60,000 people.
Yeah.
It's tiny and dry. You can buy alcohol at restaurants, but there's no package stores, like there's no liquor stores.
Mm-hmm.
No, you gotta go 20 miles up the interstate to get to Sweetwater.
I got laid first time in my life in Athens, Tennessee, by the way.
No, you didn't.
I sure did.
Was it a college student from Wesleyan?
Yep. But
Really?
I'm not going to say anything else.
Oh, that's so fun. I didn't know that.
I'm not saying anything else.
That's so exciting.
No one needs to know. Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Well, don't mention this on the podcast.
Ever. All right. So Tuesday is the 8th, and it's National Me and You Day.
Huh?
It's National Best Friends Day.
Oh, are we best friends?
Yeah.
Oh, stop talking about your butt.
You need to know about my butt.
No.
Yes.
Never.
What if I die because of my butt?
One of the things that you need to know about me, and you should know if you're going to be a friend of mine, is I don't like sharing personal information.
You're so weird.
Okay. You would sit there, you would show your butt information. Like, you'd be like, let me show you what the doctor showed. And you like pull your pants. You would do that. But I don't even like talking about it.
I know.
Like,
and
if
I
you
love
have
that.
if you have a booger, I don't even want to know about it. If you do have one, I will tell you have it, but I don't want to know.
See, that's what friends do. If I have a booger or if I have a pimple or if I have something in my teeth, you're going to tell me.
But you have to do it because it's your friend. But I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear all of the stuff that's down your throat and up your ass and in your nose and in your ear. I don't want any of that information. I don't care. It's just, that's your personal stuff. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you do on the toilet and how many times you have to wipe. Those are things that should not be shared by any friends at all.
What if your wife?
We don't share that. We don't fart in front of each other. And that's the thing I don't want to know. I know my wife farts. I don't want it to know. I don't want her to show me she farts. I don't need a demonstration.
Okay.
That's
oh my
the
God.
Weird person I am.
You're weird. Yeah. You know. Anyway.
And growing up in a family, like a huge family, you would think I would be more open to that. But my family, none of we didn't do. Like, I would fart on my brother's head.
You were so private in your house.
My brothers would. That was funny. You know, farts are funny when you're little, and you would do that to your brother and stuff. But we never farted like in public, or we didn't fart in front of like the whole family, like at the dinner table. It was just something you would just walk up and do it in front of somebody, or like try to do it in their face.
Drive by. Yeah. You're so silly.
I don't like sharing like
butt stuff.
Any kind of personal information. I just don't do it.
So you don't want to know about my boobs either?
No, I don't want to know anything.
Okay.
I don't want anything that you can't share on Facebook. I don't want to know.
What if it's cancer? Do you want to know then?
Cancer's cancer. I mean, that's one thing.
But what if the cancer is in my butt?
Okay, did you just say I have whatever cancer, butt cancer, whatever? But I don't need to know what it looks like. It's like when I had my colonoscopy, they gave me photos of it.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, "Can I see it?" And I was like, "No, I don't want you to know what my ass looks like."
Why?
It's none of her business.
It's your butt.
It's my business. Mine and my gerbil.
Oh,
that's
my God, no.
all that needs to know.
No, you didn't. Richard
what
Gere.
It looks like
no,
up my butt.
No, you did not.
Yes.
No, stop. Okay.
Did you know that rumor was started by Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
He admitted that he did.
Yeah, it's totally fake.
No, I know. And he said he did. He was the one who did it.
So fucked up. Okay, let's move on from butts. You know, it's funny that you do that.
Gerbil going up my butt.
It's funny that you use that voice, actually, because Wednesday, the 9th,
is National Gerbil Day.
No, it's National Donald Duck Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you do Donald Duck?
I used to, I can't anymore. But I used to think this was funny. You see, the tone of Donald has dropped. I used to could do the
higher. Yeah. Yes.
I can't get up as high as I used to.
That's awesome, though.
When I was a kid, I used to think that. And I used to be. So I can't even say. I can't
Is
say
that
word.
Daffy or is that Donald?
Well, it was Donald, but I used to could say words. I could be like,
Hello, how are you?
Oh,
but I can't do it.
wow.
And I don't have practice anymore, but I used to be able to do it.
That's so fun. I don't think I've ever heard you do that.
I don't know what I just said, but
Something motherfucker. Is
ducks everywhere are riding in right now.
so
Complaining.
rude. So rude.
All right.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. That made my fucking day. I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's right.
I sound like some old Donald Duck when he's in an old folks home.
With diapers on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh wow. That sounded sexy. Actually, I don't know why. Oh no.
Yeah, I've noticed. Now, first of all, I haven't tried to do that in many, many years. It's not something I get a lot of requests for, but I've noticed that the tone of my Donald Duck has really dropped.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, my
Not
tone.
only the tone, but the morality.
Yeah, I've never cursed much like Donald Duck before. But my wife has requested in private, but I can't share that.
It's like sharing your butt. Sorry. Okay. Wow. Can we go on? I hurt. Like my sternum hurts right now. All right.
National Donald Duck Day?
Yes.
I didn't know he had his own day.
There's a day for everything.
Who made it? What if Disney companies like?
Had to have been.
Yeah.
Had to have been.
They just like say it and then it becomes that.
Well, yeah. All you have to do, if like we could do National This Epic Disaster Day.
If we want. Well, look behind
We just
you.
have to register it.
See, I have my own day.
I know you do.
Right.
You have a day, and I'm gonna.
I don't even know what day that is.
I can't read it from here.
Rick Baldwin Day.
It's Rick Baldwin Day in Tennessee.
In the city of Chattanooga. But there is a certain day of that. I don't know.
You know what? You talk for just a second. I'm gonna go look.
Should I talk in Donald Duck? I'm not.
Yes, please.
It actually kind of hurts now. I can't even hardly make it happen.
No, I can't see it. It's too.
Yeah,
it's too small.
we need some lights in here. Can't have
I can't see. I'm old. But yes, Rick has a day. I do not have a day. What I do have is a phone that has additional days on it.
Oh, okay.
So the 10th, National Egg Roll Day. Do you like a good egg roll?
I love a good egg roll. Most egg rolls have pork in them, though. I like spring rolls, which are usually vegetarian. But
Now, spring rolls have a different outer casing than an egg roll.
Maybe.
An egg roll is more fried
Yeah.
and bubbly,
Right, and
whereas a
eggy.
spring roll has like a...
if I could get a vegetarian egg roll, I'm totally for it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The cabbage in an
Yeah.
egg roll
Oh, yeah.
is what I'm all about.
Sure.
All day long.
I could have an egg roll right now.
Yeah, me too. But we won't because we're having meatloaf.
Oh, that's right.
It's also National Iced Tea Day.
Iced tea?
We spoke
Your
about
boy
iced tea.
iced tea? That's what he says in the commercial.
I love iced tea. He's hot.
Is he?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'd do that.
Who's hotter, Ice Tea or Ice Cube? Which one of the ice guys are?
I'd do them both.
Really?
Like, not at the same time.
All right. I may be the first person to say this.
What?
I think Ice Tea and Ice Cube are kind of like Bert and Ernie. Don't you think Ice Cube is more like Ernie?
I almost spit out my beer.
Ice Tea is like Bert.
What?
Don't you see them?
No.
If you put them together, they're kind of like Bert and Ernie.
No.
They're like Ice Bert
The
and Ernie.
NWA will not put up with that kind of shit.
Oh, I think so.
No.
I'm going to stand up for it.
That's
I'm
fucked
I'm
up.
backing up my
You do.
assertion.
Oh yeah.
When it
You-
comes
you
to
wanna make
ice,
a- you
when
wanna
it
make
comes
a-
to the ice guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I would say ice.
So
ice,
straight out of Sesame Street.
Vanilla Ice is Big Bird. Vanilla Ice is Big Bird. Ice Cube is Ernie.
No.
Ice Tea is Bert. Yep.
No.
I'm
No.
I'm
Who's
I'm-
Beaker?
Beaker. He's not an ice.
Beep, boop, boop, beep.
Give me an ice person. I'll tell you which Muppet he is.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Straight out of Sesame Street.
Yep.
No. All right. So moving on. The 12th, I think it's Thursday. I've lost count. National Peanut Butter Cookie Day.
Every show you always accuse me of going to spill my beer. And you just did it. Right behind you, right there's paper towels.
Thank you.
You spilled, and you know what? That was probably one of the best beers we've had in a while, and you just spilled it all over your lap.
Shut up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How did you do that?
I touched it.
I wish we had the video rolling now.
No. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I suck ass. Oh, you want to talk about my butt again?
No.
Oh, I need more.
All right. Well, at least you got to taste it before you dumped it everywhere.
It's fucked up. I actually want to suck these
paper towels.
Paper towels.
Well, I don't have any more. I can tell you can get where you can buy that. So, but look it up and see.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, what was the next day?
I don't know.
We said.
What fucking day is it today?
I don't know what the next day. The next day after iced tea day.
I have beer on me.
So
I can't drive home. They're gonna smell me if they pull me over and they'll be like, "You're drunk."
All right. Iced tea day.
Yes.
Would actually be like
ice. Have your t-shirt
would
on.
be like iced tea, like a drink, iced tea.
And you like sweet tea.
No, I like. So when I go somewhere where in the South, if you're in the South, sweet tea means like tea with tons of freaking sugar in it.
Like mostly sugar.
No, I don't like
syrup.
that. I like tea that is sweetened, but like my mother, when she would drink tea, she always made her tea like she would have Lipton lemon tea mix.
Yeah.
And then she would put like a half a cup of sugar in it.
Yeah.
And stir it up. It was just like it was syrup is what it was.
So yeah, and what's funny is that as an adult, my mother started like a second family, and I would go to her house on occasion, and I'd see, ooh, she has tea in the fridge, right? A pitcher of tea,
You couldn't drink
and
it.
I would pour it, and I would drink it, and damn near vomit because she used that Lipton peach tea.
Oh no.
And put like 2 cups of fucking sugar in it.
Yeah.
And that's nasty. But she was pregnant, and that's what pregnant people want, I guess,
I don't know.
in their pregnancies.
I don't know what pregnant people want.
Me
actually.
either.
But yeah, so I had some tea today. So what I've started drinking, and I don't remember the brand, but it's called Sorta Sweet. So it's not. It's just got a little tiny bit.
It's just gross. Don't put
So
sugar in
I
tea.
drink when I can, like pure leaf tea.
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
And they have a diet tea, but it's way too sweet, even though
Yeah.
it's diet tea.
It's like saccharin.
So the best thing to do is to buy their unsweetened tea and just to get a little thing of stevia and pour it in. Just one little thing of stevia.
No.
Shake it up.
No.
Shake it up.
Shake it up.
All right.
No. No.
that it?
I refuse sugar in tea.
Did we get through an entire?
We're almost done.
Oh, okay.
We're almost done. We've got 3 fucking more days.
Oh, cool.
So the 12th. We're moving on to the 12th. It's
12th.
National Peanut Butter Cookie Day. Do you like peanut butter cookies?
I do love peanut butter cookies. I will eat those.
But your wife doesn't like peanut butter.
No, I don't care.
So will she ever make you peanut butter cookies?
I'm not eating cookies right now, but
Also true. Do you like peanut butter cookies with like chunks of peanuts?
I'll eat anything in peanut butter cookies. Yeah, I like them.
I make a good peanut butter cookie that has caramel in it.
It's
yummy.
I like peanut butter, I like cookies.
I'm sorry I spilled that beer. I'm sad.
Go forward. Move ahead.
I'm moving on. It's also National Jerky Day. What kind of jerky was your favorite?
I just had like 2 weeks ago. I had vegetarian jerky.
What kind? Like, did you get it at the VA? Or VM, the Village Market?
I can't remember where I got it. But I tried it, and just like most vegetarian jerky, it's so the good thing about regular real jerky is it's like gum. You could eat it all day.
You could put it in your mouth and
Chew
leave
it.
it there.
That's what it's good for.
Yes.
So vegetarian jerky, it's a lot of teriyaki, and it's kind of chewy.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like it for about a couple minutes, but then you chew it up and then it's gone.
So my favorite jerkies were, I liked the teriyaki, but sometimes it's too sweet for me.
Yeah.
So my favorite is the peppered. Like if I ever ate jerky, it was just peppered jerky.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at the store the other day, and jerky is so expensive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But there is, at the VM, there is a vegetarian jerky that I really, really like. Also expensive. But they have like 3 different flavors. Do you remember? Yeah.
But it's the same. It's just the same.
It's not the same texture.
I mean, it's
The
good.
texture's
It's
wrong.
fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not going to last. Like I would eat when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved Slim Jims.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
And that's just jerky.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
It's
Brother.
nothing but jerky. You eat it, and you can eat it all day.
Yep.
And I'd say today, if you can get a Slim Jim, go get one.
Go.
They're good.
Snap into a Slim Jim. That's right.
Yeah.
It's horrible for you. It's all the trans fats, but do it anyway. Okay, so the next day is German chocolate cake. Do you like German chocolate cake?
One of my favorites. Love it.
So that's a coconut thing.
Totally, yeah.
Coconut and walnut.
Yep, and German chocolate. It's just chocolate. Chocolate, coconut toppings, kind of caramelly icing. Yeah, love them.
It's the only way I like coconut.
Yep, it's good.
And when I get a German chocolate cake, because I don't necessarily like cake, all I eat is the frosting.
Yeah. I'll eat it all.
That's horrible, but it's true.
Everything
It's also
it's a lot of food.
all foods have a day.
Food days.
It's food days.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
What's
I'm
National
going with
Popcorn
the foods.
Day?
I don't know, but I'll find it.
Stovetop popcorn day. I should have.
You won't be able to
No,
do it.
I'm screwed up.
Either way. National Corn on the Cob Day. Do you like corn on the cob?
I love corn on the cob. Last time we made corn on the cob, you were here.
Yep.
We made it on the grill.
I didn't eat it.
You didn't eat it. I didn't eat it. I don't think my wife ate it.
What happened
We
to
put it. Well, we had so much food that night. We put it on top of the stove.
Yeah.
And the next morning, I got up, and Lewis had gotten up on and took it. He ate an entire cob of corn.
Wait, no, he ate the cob?
Yeah.
Did you check him out?
Oh, that's roughage. It's fine. That's not going to kill him.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not going to process
It did.
through his butt.
It did.
Okay.
And it was good. He loved it. I've eaten some corn on the cob. I've eaten cobs a little bit. But I used to give that.
I hate corn.
I used to give that to my dog. You eat corn. You just give them the cob, and they'll just chew on it. It's
like
just,
a toy.
yeah, just
Sure,
chew
but
it
they
up.
don't eat it.
They do eat it. They eat it and swallow it, and it's good for them. It's roughage. It's fiber.
I don't like corn on the cob. And the reason is when I was younger, I had braces, and I couldn't eat corn on the
It's
cob.
messy. It's hard, but it's one of my favorite things. Well, what if they have like chocolate covered corn on the cob?
That's nasty.
It is, but like deep fried.
No, I like
deep
okay.
fried, like roasted when you go to like a fair and they like deep fried. Oh man, with butter all over it. Just like they roast the cob and then they dunk it in that big thing of butter. Holy crap! I'm hungry. I want some cob.
You are.
Give me some dang cob right now.
So the thing about corn on the cob is that when I had braces, I had to we would make corn on the cob at the grilling out and stuff.
Right.
But I had to cut all the corn nibs off in
Niblets.
order to eat it because you can't eat off the cob when you
Sure.
have braces because it'll fuck things up.
Yeah.
And I just decided I didn't like it.
Yeah,
So I
it's
would
too much
much
trouble.
rather I would much rather just have corn. It's okay. So Sunday. This is fun. Your wife will like this.
All right.
Sunday is National Weed Your Garden Day.
Oh, I hated that when I was a kid.
So
Weeding the corn on the cob. Yeah.
did your parents pay you to go out and pick weeds?
Pay?
Yeah.
No, they said go out and pick weeds.
My dad used to give me
They're like, we buy you food. That's your pay.
My dad used to give me a quarter for every dandelion I picked out of the yard.
I wish I had a quarter. My
I'd
grandfather
make
had
like $50.
my grandfather had a garden. He would come like on our Saturday when we're not at school.
Yeah.
We'd think, oh, we got it. He would show up and we'd have to work in the garden all day.
All day.
Weeding the beans, the pepper. Oh, I hated that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't weed now. I don't tend to anybody's yard these days. But when I was little, I got money for it.
It was like, why are you picking weeds out? The weeds grow.
Why are you killing those
It's
weeds?
ridiculous. But
their life.
it's like picking the bugs out of the air. They're going to come back. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
that it?
all I got. That's
All the
it.
weed day?
Yeah.
So here's something, I'm opening our gallery. This week we are putting the electrics in.
Ooh.
This is the final step. They're putting the lights in. It's going to be great. It's going to be
Nice.
awesome. So We had an electrician to come by and pull out all the old wires that are
Yeah,
up in
I
the
saw a photo.
ceiling.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the guy, he first of all, he said, because I pulled out the ceiling tiles, and he said to me, I'm surprised you didn't get zapped, because every wire that was in here was just hanging, and it was live.
What?
And he said, I can't even believe this place hasn't burned down already.
And you didn't get zapped at all?
No.
You didn't feel anything?
No, but I mean, I really knew that there was a problem, so I was very careful.
Uh-huh.
But still, it could have happened. But he showed me wires that were like melted because they shorted out. They were up there just sitting up there. He was like, I can't even believe it's not been burned
Oh,
down.
my gosh.
And no one's ever looked at it. So
Did you talk to your landlord after that?
I'm going to tomorrow.
Yeah.
but he pulled all of those old wires out. And here's I always thought electricians, you're really, really careful. You're working with electrics. So he was just like, yeah, that one wire about knocked the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I was testing it, and I forgot I didn't turn my meter on, and I didn't realize it was live. I was like, really?
Wow. I had a friend.
How long have you been doing electrics?
Yeah. I had a friend in Alaska. His last name was Shockley.
Oh.
And he was an electrician.
That's like perfect.
His nickname was Shock.
Yeah.
And that's what we called him, was Shock. And yeah, it's funny that he went into electrics or electronics or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he was a wire guy.
Yeah.
And I just thought, with a name like that, you're gonna get shocked.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Like it's gonna happen.
No.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
That's just a cool name to have, I would think.
Yeah, it was. It worked out well for him.
All right. Well, anyway, they pulled them all out, so we're now dangerous wire free.
Nice.
Yeah, which is cool. I was very worried about the inspection. He was like, none of this stuff would have passed inspection, but it was weird because it did before. Whoever was in there before
Prior
us
to you, yeah.
Yeah.
But did they really look?
The thing is, I pulled out the ceiling. All this wire was hiding behind the ceiling, so
Yep.
they never went up there and looked.
No.
But still, that's what was dangerous. That's
Yeah.
when they should. But now,
Because those ceiling tiles will light.
that's what he
like-
said. They're just cardboard, basically. So I pulled all that out, and then you could see all the dangerous wire that was there. So he had to pull all that stuff out. So now there's no wires at all, which is awesome.
And then now you're going to put up the gallery lighting.
We're going to do gallery lighting. He's going to do it right. It's going to look cool, and that's happening this week. And we should be open like either next week or in 2 weeks. So
And you painted it all black up there.
it's all done. Yep.
Nice.
It's all done. I had something I wanted to talk about. I think I'm going to save it for next week, though.
Okay. Because we've been talking for a while.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm going to save it. I'll tell you what it is. I'm thinking of buying a gun.
What?
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. I'll tell you about some stuff.
Why would you do that?
We'll talk about it next week. Let's talk about this beer.
Okay.
What do you think?
The
of
one I
beer?
spilled?
The spilled beer. What do you think of the beer?
It's really good,
what
and
you
I'm
had of
sad
it.
that I spilled it.
I finished it off. It is
So
good.
you finished it like within 15 minutes.
That was good. It was
It's
not at all what I thought it was going to
St. Peter's Old Style Porter
Yeah.
with aromas of licorice, rum, and raisin, and fruitcake.
be. And desktop.
And also my lap
Yes.
now. So that makes me sad and I want to cry. But it was good.
It was expensive, and you poured it out. But
Fuck you. I'm sorry.
you gotta suck your pants over there.
What?
I just
It's
wanted
just
to say the word
weird.
suck your pants.
It's just weird. If I could have another one of those right now, I would.
Oh yeah.
But I can't because I
No.
spilled it on my
Yeah, I don't have any more.
on my
I don't
bush.
have any more of that.
On my bush.
No, it's not Bush beer. Go ahead. Let's say you were going to give it a number. What would you give it?
4.5.
That's exact. See, I don't know why, but we're really the last few times were exactly the same. I would also do 4.5.
Because we're the same person.
No, we're not.
So I texted your wife this morning and
We're
I was
not
like,
the same person.
I texted your wife and I was like, listen, I don't normally do requests, but if you were thinking about dinner tonight, maybe we could do like meatloaf or fake meatloaf. And she was like, that's so funny because Rick just asked me if I would make meatloaf.
I'm going to say, look, like these are the last several beers.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Same.
Yep.
Not same. Same.
Yep.
But we haven't been doing that on this podcast. We've had a lot of variation. But this one right here, we were very different on. By the way, we have had the live beer review results on our website for quite a while.
Yeah.
I have removed them.
Because you can't keep up with it.
No, it's a technical thing. The how they are added to the website is extremely complicated, and I'm trying to find a better way that's not so complicated.
Okay.
Because it is so complicated, it makes me not want to put it on the website.
Gotcha.
I have now found a way, I think, to do it that's not complicated.
Oh, fun.
So I'm going to have to reset it all up. But I think once it is set up, it's not going to be as complicated. So we'll be able and it'll actually help us out. There'll be so many times I've been going to buy a beer, and I'm like, did we already do that?
Yeah.
And I don't have any way to look it up now
Right.
because it's not online. So I need to do that, and we're going to have to update and all that. But we will do that. You will be able to find it on our website, thisepicdisaster.com. Just like you can find most things that are important to us on that website, you can also find us on Facebook. We are on Instagram.
And you can email us
And we're on
at
Twitter.
thisepicdisaster.
At gmail.com. Tell us what you think of the show. Download the show. Subscribe. Be our friend. Subscribe.
Be our friend.
If you need any stickers, just request.
We got 'em.
We will send them.
Are we getting new stickers?
I'm working on some new stickers for this year.
Should we do
do
new
need some
photos
ones.
for our stickers?
I don't know.
Do people want to see our face?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
The problem, I like my long hair photo.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because now I have shorter hair.
Yeah.
But my long hair, I kind of look like a badass with longer hair.
But with short hair, you look like a nerd.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
That's
so I
okay.
don't know.
It's okay.
I might do a photo, but I think the new sticker should be something we've not done. I don't even know if we'll do our. I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'll have an idea.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, we're going to work. If you have any ideas for the sticker, you can let us know. We would say please subscribe to the podcast. We have a new podcast that comes out every Monday. Subscribe to the podcast and review it, rate it, please. It helps us out. Because right now Apple doesn't know about us.
Apple could give a shit.
Google, they don't know about us.
They could
No
give a
one
shit.
knows about us. I would say like 4 people listen to the show. They're the only people who know about
Maybe.
us. Yeah.
Maybe.
I would like a few more people to listen
Yeah.
to us.
So a friend of mine that I chatted with at like 3 o'clock this morning was like, I don't listen anymore because I used to listen on my commute.
People have said that to me. And
People don't
COVID,
commute.
COVID kind of killed it.
Yeah.
But
I just hope that they get back into it because
I would
things
like
are opening
that.
back up.
Yes.
And you know, same with me. Like I used to listen to all my audiobooks while I was commuting.
Yeah.
And I just don't listen to them at home. Like you would think if I'm doing dishes or laundry or sweeping or whatever, making the bed, you would think that I would maybe put some earbuds in and listen to my books. I don't. I don't do it.
I go through phases. I'm kind of down to one podcast, although I've been looking for some new podcasts.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Mark Maron's podcast
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Now I rarely do. But by the way, I will tell you his recent stand-up special on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
One of the best stand-up things I've seen in a while.
I
Really,
haven't
really,
seen
really
it yet.
good.
I will check it out.
Very good.
For
I
sure.
think it's called In Time something.
You and I, okay, here, I want to put this out to listeners. You and I have discussed doing like sketch comedy on the podcast, or maybe as a separate thing.
Yeah.
And I wonder if people would be interested in listening
Someone's
or
got
watching.
to write that, though. That's the thing. Someone
We
has
have to write it.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
All right. I have some ideas. Remember when I said I was going to talk to you about something?
Yeah.
That's kind of along the line of what I'm going to talk to you about. But anyway, we will talk about that. Right now, we just probably need to say goodbye, and you need to squeeze out your lap.
It's wet.
Something like that.
My bush is wet.
Hey. All right. I'm
All
saying
right.
goodbye at that.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. This is a Violet Jester Media podcast.